It seems like there's about 100 things to do before you sail on Royal Caribbean, but we've got a list of the must-pack items that everyone should have on their checklist. Here we go. Hey everybody, it's Matt from RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com, and we're talking about preparing for your Royal Caribbean cruise today. There are a lot of things to remember before you go, like packing for the family, buying plane tickets, etc., but we've got a packing list of things that pretty much everyone needs. This packing list is about the basics that should be in almost everyone's luggage. Of course, there might be an item or two on this list that does not apply to you, and there will be plenty more that you think of that you should bring, but we wanted to include the very basics. So let's start off with travel documents. These items are the most critical things to pack because without them, you're not getting on your Royal Caribbean cruise. Heck, you could forget to pack everything else on this list, but all of that can be bought, whereas these items are not easily replaceable. So these items are passport, your set sail pass, a credit card, travel insurance documentation if you purchased it, and cash in the form of small bills for tipping. Now you might have noticed we only listed passport and not a birth certificate, and that is because I firmly believe that you ought to invest in a passport to safeguard you and your family in the event of a travel emergency. While you can cruise on some Royal Caribbean cruises with just a birth certificate, a passport is a far better option and is worth the extra investment. Next up is clothing, and it may be a little self-explanatory that you need to bring clothing with you on your cruise to have for each day. How much clothing one person goes through on a cruise will vary, but this should be the basics. The most difficult decision for this list is how many outfits to pack per day. Depending on your activities, you'll be changing during the day a few times. If it's a sea day, you might wake up and put on your bathing suit, change in the afternoon into regular clothes, and then change again for dinner. On port days, you might put on one outfit for your adventure on shore, and then change into something else when you return again to the ship, and maybe even one more time for dinner. Or you might just wear one outfit the entire day. Everyone's habits are different. Still, I feel like most guests will wear 2 to 3 outfits per day. So you should plan on packing a couple of swimsuits per person, at least 2, water shoes, 2 to 3 outfits per day of your cruise per person, 3 to 6 outfits for evenings on a 7-night cruise, sunglasses, and a sweater or wrap for when it's cold indoors. The next really important thing to pack is toiletries. Just like clothing, you may end up packing much more than is on this list, but there are likely to be some basics to bring to ensure that you have what you need to get through your cruise without any issues. We're talking about prescription medicine, a first aid kit, which includes fever reducer medicine, anti-diarrheal medicine, and Band-Aids. You'll also want to pack sunscreen, extra contacts or your glasses, deodorant, hair conditioner and or shampoo, toothbrush, and toothpaste. Now, speaking of other things you should pack, let's talk accessories here. And arguably, this is the toughest category of packing to plan for because these are the things on this list that may depend on your definition of what we call important. I think enough people pack these items to warrant bringing them on the cruise with you, and they're ubiquitous enough among cruise guests. We're talking about an electric strip, though do not bring surge protectors, highlighter for your cruise compass, a camera, your phone may double as this, and extra memory cards for your camera if you do go the camera route, chargers for your electronic devices like phones, cameras, laptops, and iPads, and a small bag for excursions. So there you go. This is not a total packing list, just a list of the most important things you should pack on a cruise that apply to pretty much anyone. Do you think we missed something, or is there something on this list that you think should be bolded, circled, and posted on highway billboards because it's that important? Please be sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. And of course, while you're over there, make sure you hit the like button on this video, as well as subscribe if you haven't already, because we'd love to share more of these great, helpful videos with you in the future. I'm Matt from RoyalCaribbeanBlog.com, and we'll talk again real soon.